Hello everyone, we are the RAN team, the team 3 for this virtual environment challenge. And the topic we have chosen to present to you is about the digital pollution of emails. We will present the plane. We will present. It's good. We will present our plane. We will see our first part. Who are we? Then the definition of the subject and few figures to support our subject and our actions to limit the pollution, and to finish, thanks and sources.
Okay, we are gonna start to produce ourselves, and we are gonna start with our very nice team chair, Laura Dupin. She's a team chair for Team REN 3. She's a master student in didactics of language, and now we are gonna see why did she wanted to participate in this project. First of all, because she really likes pedagogy through projects. Second of all, she was curious about challenge-based learning. And third of all, she wanted to share her love of English and ecology to others.
Please allow me to introduce myself. My name is Mary. I'm 19 years old, and I am in the second year of history bachelor degrees in REN 2. I want to practice this project because I'm interested by the ecological issue, and I would like improve my English for my Erasmus project.
My name is Sepas Sadranuri. I'm 22 years old. I'm a student in third year of musicology bachelor degree at REN University. And the reason that I participated in this project, I think ecological issues could make differences in our lives. And I would like to improve my English as my third language and being part of an English project. And also I thought that I could help myself and others to seek and find new knowledge in relation to nature.
Hi everyone, I'm Luminolo. I'm 21 years old, and just like Sepas, I'm a third year student in musicology at the REN 2 University. At first, when I chose to partake in this project, I really didn't know much about what it was going to be about. I came in really because of the opportunity I found to practice my English in a real world situation. And I've been interested really in the subject we chose and the way we chose it, because when I learned that we needed to choose a subject based on the matter of ecology, although for generations these topics are really ubiquitous, I think it's for good reasons, and it's something that really can move me and animate me. The idea of our specific topic came from taking a look to my inbox of my academic inbox. We came to see that I received more than 2,000 emails, and half of those I never read. And the majority of the mails I didn't read weren't specifically sent for me to see in the first place. So there's really a management problem in the emails sent by the faculty. And at the same time, we really can appreciate that this is a problem not everybody knows about. Pollution caused by emails is not something visible, and that's why we chose to put light to it by choosing it for this project.
First of all, what is the digital pollution? The digital pollution refers to all forms of pollution generated by the informatic sector, like greenhouse gas emissions, chemical contamination, erosion of biodiversity, and production of electronic waste. Personally, I became aware of this pollution with the lockdown. Indeed, the web technology, like the video conferencing, email, have played a very important role in this period. And but they also polluted more in their manufacturing and for the storing of this of their data in the big data center.
Now, show you a few figures so you can really understand the scale of the problem caused by emails and storing. We chose to focus largely on the greenhouse gas emissions, especially CO2, because they are the better documented issue about emails. Most of the data I'm going to show you is from the most cited study conducted by the software company McAfee in 2009. As far as I know, this is still what current research are based off. So one email is already 4 grams of CO2 emissions without an attachment. And we can really see that this number bumps up quite a bit when you add an attachment to the emails. It averages out to 50 grams, which is actually 2 times the emissions for sending an actual paper letter. So that's really a huge impact on the environment and something we chose to focus on. Spam emails are less prone to producing CO2 for their storage because they are automatically actually deleted, but they are still worth 70% of the emails sent globally. So their weight is actually not negligible. Deleting 30 emails can really manage to save the consumption of a light bulb for 24 hours. And most of the emails that are sent around the world, more than 60% are not opened in any way. And these never opened emails are just a part of the problem, that is dark data. This is how we call the data that is stored around the world for no use, for actually no use. And in 2020, 6.4 million tons of CO2 emissions were due only to the storage of this dark data. We can also see that sending 33 emails to 2 recipients each day could be the equivalent for a year to taking a plane from Paris to Madrid. And this problem really, on a global scale, is much bigger than one could expect, since every hour more than 340 million emails are sent, which is the same as 20 Paris-Miami round trips in plane.
Okay, I'm going to talk about our actions at Rent University about the problematic that we talked about until now. Now, what can we do at Rent 2 campus? It is worth of attention, in our opinion, to note that concrete actions are being carried out at the Rent 2 University for sustainable development, although on much different fronts. For example, Rent 2 launched an energy challenge to reduce energy consumption in certain buildings. In addition, from 27th to 31st March 2023, Rent 2 University organized a Sustainable Development Week, with this year's central theme being textile. Regarding our subject, we contacted the Sustainable Development Communication Officer at REN to discuss with her the possible solutions at REN 2 to reduce the sending of unneeded emails to students, like avoiding overly large mailing lists, making sure emails are sent only to intended recipients and not passiers, students, or putting an end to unwanted forums notifications. We also intend to contact the informatical services and communication departments of the university, as well as the person responsible for the mandatory informatical classes, about including preventive talks on this matter in their programs. I think everyone can propose several things that can help this action to being prepared to reduce the pollution. I'm gonna improvise. Before the presentation, I just thought with myself, what can I propose during this presentation? I thought, for example, deleting the past students or professors' mail address. It's very simple. We don't need any budget. It's good. Second of all, I think if we limit the number of receivers, we can avoid the mass mails that make less pollution. And third of all, I think limit the number of mails who could be in our inboxes. For example, a person can receive 1,000 mail, but not 1,001. It means at this there's a limit, and after that they're not gonna receive even their mail from their professor. It means they should delete their mails to receive new mails.
So now, in the meantime, what can you do? Firstly, you should only send necessary mail. You may stop sending email like thanks or goodbye. These mail are usually not of importance, but they are very polluting. Also, you can light up every email you send. For example, as company or individual could delete their logo at the end of their emails. Remember to remove regularly used spam emails, and you can also unsubscribe for the example for the newsletter. Moreover, you can also remove attachment from message when we do reply to all, and you can find an alternative to AV attachment from message like replacing attachment with the hyperlink or URL. This technique is more or less polluting. Finally, you can optimize your email attachment, opt for PDFs, compress files, and save image in the log definitions. To conclude, we all have a role to play in reducing digital pollution. So let's change your habits. Thank you. And now, if you'll excuse me, I got to get back to cleaning my mailbox. Thank you, listeners.
Thank you for listening.